Hey, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. This is GTAO VLOGS, Gold, Treasure, Adventures, and Outdoors, and I'm Aaron, the creator of the channel. If you're new here, thanks for coming. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a like and a comment down below. And if you've been here before, you know what to do. All right, I'm up here in the mountains. It's about between 7,000 and 8,000 foot elevation where I'm at right now, and it is nice. In the shade, it's about 85 degrees. It's about 95 in the sun, but you can see I've got all kinds of protection for the sun. It's been really hot recently, and in fact, where I live, yesterday it was about 106, 107 degrees, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So came up here to the hills to do a little bit of metal detecting, a little bit of mountain metal detecting. We're going to get started and just see what we can find. I've got a few different little areas that I want to hit up with the metal detector, and these are not really high traffic areas. These areas where I'm at up here have been, the last 100, 150 years, people have come up here, but it's been either miners or hunters or recreationalists, more likely in the last 50 to 60 years. So what I'm looking for today is I'm looking for just anything non-ferrous. I'm going to have my machine set to discriminate out iron and see if I can find any good finds. So let's go check it out. I'll show you what I find along the way. I'll tell you what, it is beautiful up here. Beautiful. Nobody's around. It's very clear. And I'll tell you what, I got my detector ready. Got some basic gear along. Got a couple diggers. Got a couple diggers here. I got a plastic digger and a metal digger and some gloves and a pouch to put the finds in. And I've been scouting around up here, doing some prospecting and looking around and a little bit of scouting and just sort of looking around in the area. And this particular road that you see right here used to be accessible, but I don't know how many years ago. 15 years ago, the U.S. Forest Service or the Bureau of Land Management put boulders across the roadway there. So for a long time, nobody's been able to drive back here except maybe on a motorcycle. So right over here, I discovered an old fire ring. Pretty nice fire ring over here. So there was some campers, and throughout the years, throughout the generations probably. So I'm going to go ahead and do some swinging around there, and we'll see what we find. Pretty nice outcropping over here. A lot of quartz in that. Just sticking up out of the ground. If it's large iron, I'll find it, or it'll set off my machine, but right now I've got it set to discriminate. You can see there's different rock type right here. So right there's a dike or an injection of a quartz type. Quartzite type rock. Coming down here to the road. The old road. All right, we're coming up on the old camp here. All right, over here at the old fire ring, got a signal. Down in the fire pit. Yep. It's an old can, little can, aluminum. That's the first one. Foil. Foiled again. All right, well, a couple scraps of aluminum, partially melted old can in there. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. I usually don't really detect in the fire pits. Usually that's exactly what I find, just some aluminum, some melted aluminum. Sometimes I find what I call a campfire nugget, which is a melted piece of aluminum. And anyway, I'm going to swing this around the camp area here and see if we can find anything that, here's a piece of iron. Just see if we can find anything. This looks like maybe a part of a tool, part of a hammer or something like that. Not sure what that is. Pretty cool. A few targets I just dug up already. One of you guys might know what the heck this is. It'd be like an ammo, like some kind of a clip. Anyway, somebody might know what that is. And very likely it goes with one of these. Large caliber, like hunting shells. I found they're not all different, but there's a lot of different ones. I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got seven of those already. First one is right next to the campfire, where those little sticks are right there. It's probably the best signal so far today. It's got kind of a double tone for me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, that was easy. Really neat area up in here. Okay, by this big old tree. I figured by this big old ancient, I found a lot of those shells in this area around in here. One of them was a sunbaker. The rest of them were down, pretty easy targets to find. But look at this tree. Look at that old beautiful tree right there. One of its roots right here. Big old root coming out right along bedrock. Anyway, I got a couple targets over here marked. They sounded pretty good. The little clip, the little ammo clip thing was right in this area here. And then I walked around, but we can go through here. I've got one marked right there where those little sticks are. And another one marked right here where those little sticks are right there. Pretty loud signal, pretty good target. It's probably another ammo shell. Oh, yep, there it is. Got a couple of these with that little red paint on the inside there. 2 of them so far. Anyway, I don't know what kind of shell that is, but pretty good size. That's like a deer rifle or something. All right, let's check the other one. It's right over here. Very well, maybe the same thing. It's right underneath these. Oh, there it is. Another big shell. All right, let's check the hole. Yep, that was it. I'm going to head over to another area. I've got two more camps for sure that I want to check out on this trip. But boy, oh boy, I'm amazed. What I'm going to do is I got so many shells that after I get back home, I guess I will take a closer look at them and figure out how many I've got of the same one. Because I'm pretty sure with the head stamp from the shell, I can narrow down the age and the manufacturer. But anyway, I got a lot of brass here, guys, and these must be part of it. These must be associated with the shells. Because I found a bunch of these as well, and I mean, somebody was really doing some target shooting out here. What the heck? I got 5. I got 6 of those. I got 7 of those iron clippy deals, and they've got some numbers on them. Anyway, I've got what? I got 7 of those. And like I said, I'll look at the shells more closely later, and I'll put a clip in the video or or some text in the video. I scored on brass. And you know what? I think there's a lot more around here. I was just walking around one after the other. They all look more or less the same. And then I got that little clip part there. I got the one pull tab. Couple more brass shells. That's it. Now they all look more or less the same here, so if there's a difference, I'll put in some information later about what the let's see what it says here. See, that one says, I don't know what that one says. Anyway, whole bunch of shells. Did my part cleaning out the area, and on to the next one.